Hey, it's me, Francis. Welcome to Rock's Life. Why is my game not making sound? There we go, there's the sound. My name is Francis. Yeah, enough crystals and to Castle Stronghold. Okay, he's just gonna talk over me. Thank you very much, Sauron. Yellow Sauron. Last time we finished the fire room, I was gonna announce, you know, to everyone. That I'm not gonna do the first world. I did each level as a separate video, but that feels unnecessary. I'm just gonna do each video will be one world, or I'll end up with like, you know, freaking 85 videos. That's too many videos. And that way, for your viewing pleasure, you can just pick the world you're interested in, and that will all be in one easy video. So that really, oh, Jesus, Windows, you bastard. That will really work best for everyone. You need some updates, screw you. To get to World 3, Castle World, which is this video, we need 12 golden snake fangs, which we don't have. So, we are going to dismiss Windows, the sneaky bugger, and replay level 1 of this real speedrunish to quick grab that last golden fang. Viewer, please ask me, what is the point of having a dual collectible system, one that unlocks the world and one that unlocks a set of worlds? I don't know. I don't know the answer to your question, viewer. I've spent many years meditating on this very important question, and the only answer I can come up with is and that's it. That's all I got. So I just don't know. It really is kind of vexing as to why they did that. It just seems like another layer of segmenting to me, which isn't innately bad. It just seems unnecessary. And it's not even a huge deal right now. I'm almost at the darn thing. Here it is. Look it. It's just a little weird. I don't know. And I have to pull off that freaking I either have to butt punch him or soak up a ton of damage. And the butt punch technique, while it's good, it's absolutely viable. It doesn't work 100% of the time. Whereas this will for sure work. Yeah, there we go. Kill that guy, and we're almost up. Come on. There's no point picking up the purple crystals. Was for Castle Realm, which we actually have open now. And the green ones I could use. Suicide Bomber. God dang it, I got hit, and we're out. Look at that. Elvish efficiency. Gold, yeah. I might as well buy a little bit of health. Why the hell not? Yeah, okay. Alright, that is all the golden snake fangs we need. I'm not sure if Golden Sauron's going to tell us something, or if we can just go. Congratulations. No. Yes, thank you. To Castle Realm. Thud, thud, thud. Alright, here they are. Here they are. There we go, and the gold just sort of grows out of their heads. Cute little animation. Thank you. And here's Castle Room. Now this, as I had mentioned last time, Fire World, on the interesting-o-meter. Castle World, yeah, that's it. That's good. And as we've already talked about, this game has a good sense of progression. Well, here they're gonna show us the little movie first. Maybe. There they are. Okay, I guess if we're fighting goblins last world, these are orcs, then I guess. A good sense of progression between levels, and that theme is holding up once more. The basic gist is that it starts outside of a castle, and then each level takes you sort of a little further into this sort of siege that's happening. And I think that's very interesting. It's not clear exactly whether the orc guys are sieging the castle, or they are defending the castle from you, and this is just some sort of lone attack. I'm not sure. The reason I even suggest, I suppose, that they could be fighting against another force is as again we've seen, there'll be a second enemy type halfway through the world that could, in theory, contest with the orcs. Does any of that lore matter? No, it's world building is what it is. It makes the levels much more interesting than if the level was just a castle that you were just walking around and kicking stuff in. The fact that there's clearly, if not a battle going on, the remnants of a battle, that makes the world much more interesting. Also, here's the giant octopus. Just throw that in there. Ooh, a black gem. We need once we pick that up, we'll only need 247 more of those incredibly hard to find gems. We need 2 keys to get there, yeah? That's a bastard. Oh, that was close. And the scorpions have been replaced by rats now. Just fitting for the castle, I would say. I don't know what it is the rats are growing out of, piles of fermented cheese or something. And there's the narrator coming in with the heroic effort line. Which that is sort of a meme from the original Gauntlet game. Because it was coin operated. When you lost a whole bunch of health in a fight, the narrator would almost mockingly, because you spent a whole bunch of money basically to lose all that health, he'd say, oh, that was very heroic of you, sort of tongue-in-cheek. I'm having a hard time with this. The butt strategy we've established is not performing well on these guys. I'm starting to think that's not the way to do this. Also, they breathe lightning now instead of acid, which does marginally more damage. Okay, yeah, that was pain. Water holds past into your dreams, yeah. So that's pain. We'll need to figure out some new plan to deal with them. I suppose. Alright, I'm not lost. I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Okay. These red tiles are from the original game, that is to say the arcade cabinet game, and they are teleporters. Two-way teleporters, typically. Though I believe... Oh, how the hell do we get to that? We gotta go back a square. I believe the teleporter you come out of is not exclusive to the one you're going into. There's the gem. Oh, that's our first black gem? Oh, Jesus, we need 249 of those. So like, I can go through one and then go into the one I came out of and come out somewhere else. So the puzzles are not so simple with those, as we'll see later on. Well, I mean, in this case they do, but because they're just introducing it. Teleporter puzzles are a hit or a miss for me. There's a Halo 1, like Halo 1 one on the Xbox original multiplayer map that was super interesting and never touched again in Halo, that had a whole bunch of teleporters. And it was all like, it was like CQC, so it was really tight corridors full of portals, and you just come popping out at each other. It was pretty wild. So that, I think, is a good use of just a whole bunch of teleporters littered around a small space. But, go forward and return your rewarded. Kind of vague, but okay. It's super easy to imagine a puzzle in which teleporters are in no way interesting and are just frustrating. Perhaps made some objects move? What the hell does that mean? There's our golden feather. We better go get that. Lost more health than we've gotten this level, which I think is the first of that. The game definitely, I mean, it does get harder. It's pretty gradual, but it will get more difficult, and the compensation for that, besides skill, which we can assume I'm not going to get any more of, solely on the basis that I'm bad at things, is that we'll use our money to buy more food and less power-ups and stuff. So that's sort of our option. That's our backup plan for when we start to really lose in some of these levels, is to quick blow 2,000 gold on drumsticks. That was unnecessary. Some of these areas, I mean, they just sort of mob spawners on you. There we go. There's areas that benefit a warrior over an archer, I think, is the thing. And vice versa, of course. But definitely if I had a stronger melee character, some of those tight hallways I could cleave my way through much better than just punching people, basically, when they get too close. You might be able to picture the axe doing a better job. Like this guy, he's got it all figured out. He's the cock of the walk, look at him. He's got a strut. Alright, I saw a gold gem in that pile of burning rubble, but I don't know how to get to it. Taste my BFG. I would actually kind of... I'm curious now. Can you break one of these walls or something? How do you get to that? Oh, something flashed. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Nope, not following that. What the hell? What does this do? Oh. Oh no, don't pick up the junk. God dang it. My life is suffering. Alright. Potion, what's in here? Lightning breath. The only reason to pick up a chest is if there's a barrel next to it that explodes, because then that means probably the chest doesn't have a bomb. That it absolutely could, just because Gauntlet. I guess I'm just going up. I'm not lost per se, but I'm a little confused. Okay, this seems to be a better direction than wherever the hell I was going. We're definitely making our way up around the castle walls here. A single cherry. How strange. That's a very nice skybox they have out there. Makes me think of like the Evil Dead or something. Or like a Mystery Science movie, which is oddly specific, but I don't know. It's very like silly buggish fantasy. Oh. Okay, here's the golems who know how to block, so you gotta time your BFG on them. There we go. I think the nice thing about higher HP enemies is you get a lot more experience, so that's a good thing. And it all balances together. This is basically the point. Okay, I don't know how they're still running with those spike traps, like they will the entire rest of the game. As I mentioned in the beginning, they love the spike floor trap, and they are just going to use that until they are blue in the face. Not sure why. Because I would think, as a game designer, I would be just bored of putting him down, but like just a plain matter of out of ideas. Like, how else can I arrange spike traps on the floor to be interesting? That said, they never become so overwhelmingly frustrating that I complain about it, except right now. So, more power to him, I suppose. Must unlock the gate ahead to reach the exit. So you need to have a key. That's fine. We have 8 keys, so I don't think we're hurting in the key department. Oh, dude, that camera 180 was a little sketchy, but okay. Oh, good. We fixed some path, I suppose. Okay. There's the path we fixed. So that's good. The music on these levels is basically what you'd expect. It is castle-y music, which I think it's quite nice insofar as castle-y music goes. The camera shifts up here on the walls are kind of killing me. Gonna need a motion sickness. I'm gonna get motion sickness rather. Okay. Oh, a secret area with a cherry. That's level 1 in the castle realm. What a wild ride. Stay hydrated, kids. Kills 345. Okay. Oh, we're a veteran now, not a scout anymore. No, no, no. And as you know, in Gauntlet and D&D or something, level 20 is quite high. In Gauntlet, it's pretty low. Though it's funny that it says veteran. It makes me think of like one of those older games where like the rank is just some sort of meaningless abstract word. You know, exactly like this game, I guess. Oh, we got a bandana now. How exciting. And a little more pants. Hooray. Yeah, we got a nice little bandana and some more pants. I think by the time we're level 50, we should have a full pair of pants on. That'll be a good thing. Level 2. The dungeon. So now we've infiltrated the castle, and somehow we've ended up underground, and we're in the dungeon. Excuse me, cue the dungeon theme. I'm dying here. Someone help. Thank you. Cue the dungeon theme. There it is. Oh, actually, I remember this song for some reason. Even though I played this ages and ages ago, this song, I think because it's like such a like clear, silly loop. That stupid jingle. I have the worst time in the world hitting those suicide bombers. I don't know what it is. There's gold locked behind that thing. We're not going to worry about that right now. I believe there's like tentacle monsters that come out of these and try and grab you. Yeah, that's very nice. There's that stupid loop again. Gargoyle is guarding the access to much gold. Alrighty. And he's eating up our keys apparently. Oh, there he is. Hello, friend. Alright, here goes this. Now we can see there's one of those trapdoor minigame things underneath him. It's going to be important now that we don't kill him. You don't want to kill him and then go in the door because then the golden item will despawn, right? That's what I'm getting at. Also, shout out to 1991 with my health. There we go. Okay, that's basically all we're worried about with the minigame being there, which is kind of cruel, I would say, but you know, I know what game design. What does this do? Gold. Hooray. Alright, let's do this bonus level. We're 2 for 2 on these, even though my memory is that they're quite difficult. We've gotten lucky, I suppose. Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Alright. It's using those teleporters that I warned all of us about earlier, and they suck, kinda, so we'll see how this goes. The key is just to get all those little independent ones, like there's one coin here, so if you miss this, there's no going back for it, basically. So, that's the only trick I see on this map. Actually, this seems pretty easy. Yeah. Okay. It's just you wouldn't want to miss those little islands, or you'd be screwed. It's still tense. That stupid hourglass really tugs on you. Gauntlet? Hello? Okay, thank you. You never know when Gauntlet's just gonna keel over and die. I didn't save after last level, and I actually really don't want to redo it. Also, I won that challenge round, yeah. Okay. Gonna take use of my archery abilities here and just pick off these guys from above. Just like God intended. Got through here. I like how, if there's any level the rats seem to fit in well to me, it's the dungeon level. So they like crawl around the icky green floors. That's right, the icky ones. Okay. There's that gold we saw in the beginning in that bucket. There's a trigger somewhere. It could be this. That lowers it, which says me rewarded by dead man. This is it. I swear I didn't just play this. But it's not worth going back to. If you were strapped 500 gold, you could run around all the way back and grab that, but in my humble opinion, that's not worth it. It's just not. Ow. Floor. I'm picking up keys I can't. If you were doing 100% run, maybe then you'd go and get it. I'm gonna try and aim this to hit the rats. That's the nice thing about the BFG here, is it seems to have quite the horizontal radius as well. And I have to use this to kill death anyways. Might as well get in here with a potion. And we cleared that place. Nice and easy. Done, rats. Alright. Hey, and we're gonna get 1 bucket of gold anyways. I mean, how many buckets of gold do you need to be happy? People these days, nothing pleases them, let me tell you. Jeez. Hey, there's the exit. Now if we could just get to it. Treasure. Yeah, that was a lot of money, I don't know. But the problem is, as soon as you have a little bit of money, you're like, well, you know. As soon as you have a lot of money, you're like, well, what if I had a lot plus 1? Huh? Yeah. And that is how rich people start. You're welcome, kids. This has been Crappy Capitalism with Francis. I don't know why it has to be capitalism, I guess it doesn't. Hey, there's our second black gem. You pig dogs. No, okay, here we go. Hooray. And there's a food tray, which is really good if you're hurting for health, because it gives you a whopping 500 hit points. Which actually wouldn't benefit us that much, because we're decently close to our max health, I'd say. We're only missing about 500 hit points, like, from our max, so. If we were at 1,000 health, then I'd say it's probably worth going and getting it. Here, I think we're doing just fine. The question is, am I more patient or more strategic? And the answer is, no, those would be the same thing. It's patience versus strategy, and I'm not patient. Nor am I strategic. That really doesn't work. Hey, level 2 completed. Stay hydrated, kids. Is that at the end of everything? I don't know, I'm dehydrated. Water's good for you. Green Archer has gained a level. Fantastic. This one song is a little grating. I don't think anything needs to buy. I keep using the D-pad in the menu, like freaking Dark Souls or something. I keep mentioning Dark Souls, I don't know why. Maybe it's my Freudian subconscious telling me to replay it. I gotta go, guys. Now, let's save though. Can access that memory card in my GameCube that I have. Hooray. Alrighty. Hey, we still have 2 more levels to go, I think. 3. We still have 3 more levels to go, kids. Fasten your seatbelts. Click. So we go to the dungeon, and now we're in the castle proper, as I would call it. I think. I'm a little confused. Yes. So this has the second item of legend. Third I meant to say that. Hey, it's the Axe of Ice, which we will use to fight the dragon boss in level 2. I'm not certain how I want to do that. If I want to just do all the bosses at once at the end, or just each time I get a legend item, fight the appropriate boss if I can, you know, or as soon as it's available, or vice versa, as soon as I unlock the boss, use the legend item I have. I'm not sure what makes the most sense. What do you think, viewer? I'll decide that at some point. Like, you know, in the next 10 minutes, seeing as I'm gonna have that legend item in my hand shortly. It makes sense, I think. Oh, nice. Hey, that backdrop doesn't fit right. Okay, there we go. Beautiful freaking gravel ground. It's also not quite, like the texture doesn't quite load proper. That's okay. It's really close though, so points for trying. You guys. Sounds like the Witcher theme. A little bit. It makes sense to do something I was gonna say. Oh, bugger. These guys. Holy light upon thy. Makes sense to do the bosses when I get them because I'll have, it'll just be more interesting, but I'll be a lower level, so if I'm a higher level later, some of the bosses will probably be crushed pretty easy. I don't know. The question is, do I want to be intellectually stimulated and challenged? Alright, I guess we'll do it. So this episode then, we'll probably end up fighting the red dragon as well. Because I just can't say no to a challenge. I don't know what it is. Some sort of poison in the blood of masculinity, I guess, that just makes you incredibly bullheaded when it comes to any sort of stupid challenge to yourself. Here we go. No. Darn it. I think it's the legend item is somewhere around that area, but we might have to hit a lever and then backtrack. In the grand Gauntlet tradition. Waiting for spike traps. There we go. I'm really good at that. I don't know why that one piece of bridge is translucent, but it definitely is. Got a general over here. I'm sure he'd love to say hello. I'm seeing some clever camera angling right now to hide that backdrop that doesn't quite fit, which is perfectly fine with me. You know, that's how it should be. Darn it. When, you know, that's 3D modeling. That's all of 3D modeling, basically, is learning how to hide things. Alright. As a professional 3D modeler, which I am not, but I've done it enough. Enough to know I'm not interested anymore. Oh, there's that beautiful ocean back there. Oh, it is Dark Souls 2. Jeez. I like how the water sound effect only plays if you're right next to it. That's pretty nice. Oh, I think here has one of my all-time favorite wizard tips. Gold Sauron tips. I don't know why it makes me giggle every time I see it. Almost there. That guy's on a freaking table. That's pretty metal. Did I hype it up early? I don't know. I thought it was around here. Yeah. It's just fun. It's like something you just want to like put in a post-it note in like people's houses. It's just such a good note to leave anywhere. Just freaking death awaits you in the shower. Because that's very tangible. Like I'm going to shower. What are you talking about? Death in the shower. And there's another layer because people do die in the shower for all like various reasons, as people die everywhere. But probably people die more in the shower than like in the living room. Total guess, but I feel like that's probably true. Maybe not. It's got to be close. Because the bathroom is, yeah, there's a lot. I'm going to go with that, yeah. Bathroom, more deaths than, say, the living room. I had a tough time picking a room because I was thinking garage, but I'm like, no, everyone's chemicals. And I was thinking kitchen, but who doesn't get stabbed in the kitchen? Bedroom, obviously people die in their sleep. That's clearly out. Now I'm interested in the statistics of people dying in various rooms in their home. What's the safest room to be in? Maybe the laundry room. Who the hell dies in the laundry room? If you have a laundry room. Alright, we got the legend item. Hero who wields the ice axe should now challenge the dragon. Thank you, Golden Sauron. We already established this in a little bit of an internal monologue on my part. I gotta run all the way back here. Jeez. What are you gonna do, huh? Like, she's got some cool boots on. I don't even know. They're like over the knee, but then like they're like tight boots, like to the skin. Maybe that's just a 3D model, or rather the texture on them. I don't know. Maybe both. They're little silly buggers, is what I'm saying, but you know, that's fine. Style, you know, dress how you want, people. I don't really care. That said, these orcs are strapping, seriously though. They've all got like the mid section cut out. that's really nice, yeah. I think we're gonna hit this dragon with our good old ability, freaking double bow. Ow, I didn't even get into the arena yet. You bastard. Alright. I'm gonna have to wait for BFG to charge. Because otherwise he's just gonna hit me as I try and get in. You bastard. He's good. This guy's good. Come on. I didn't know where is safe from his incredible aim. There we go. I just need to get in here. How did you walked into the wrong room? Alright. There we go. I don't like to cheese them if I don't have to, but that would have been a bad fight. I think if I tried to just go in and fight them. There's a twisted arrow there, which is of course power metal band. Twisted arrow. They're basically like Twisted Sister, but they are German and power metal, so. And they're my band, of course, also. I missed a green gem. That just won't do. Somehow we've ended up in a kitchen. Also, I lied. I said there'd be a new enemy type. Or I didn't say that? That's next level. Anyways, I don't remember if I said that. If I did say it, it was false. If I didn't say it, then don't worry about it. Lovely cooking meat on those fires? Question mark. They tried their hardest. The soup looks really good. That's clear to me that that's soup. The fires, not so clear. Oh, here we go. A little bit of a puzzle, I guess. Oh, okay, that just wastes time. I like this is a little bit of a personal heart pouring out on my part. I really enjoy black and white checkered floors. And you know, that's weird because no one else does. And I think I agree with people who say that they are objectively ugly. Right? Like, I think that's true. Objectively, they're hideous. But I just really like them. I was playing that new Steam. It's just like a roguelite, I guess. It was called Strife. It's pretty good. Just if you're looking for roguelite recommendations, it's an FPS. Pretty good. But they had a bunch of sections with black and white tile floor, and I thought, oh, black and white tile floor. That's the stuff right there. So the point is the moral of the story is that I enjoyed those kitchens. What weird textures and patterns do you find subjectively attractive? Like some people like orange brick. I don't. I think orange brick is almost always just hideous. What are you gonna do? I don't know what this room is in relation to the castle, the pool, I guess. I don't know, but we're in that room. Maybe it's something obvious, and I just don't know much about castle architecture. I know for a fact I don't know much about castle architecture, but that's not to say that Gauntlet designers know much either. Yeah, you think you do your research if you're making Castle Realm. I swear sometimes they just throw a golem at the end just to have a golem. Like it's like they forgot that they have that enemy, you know? It's like this, like yeah, I just have them guard the gate at the end. That's fine. I don't know. I think the gauntlets are feeling kind of phoned in to me. It's just they're always like right in front of the gate. Not quite selling me. But. All right. I don't know why I feel like, oh Jesus, it's all falling apart. My Let's Play's gone to trash. God. Yes, Gauntlet. Magic potions now reveal secret walls. Yeah, that, my friends, is like the epitome of useless. That's like, I think that's one of the worst powers things that they give you in the game, because you know what else reveals secret walls? Freaking shots. And you know what costs nothing? Shots. It's silly buggers to me, but anyways, they're giving us that. So thanks, Gauntlet. Really appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna save. I don't know why I feel compelled to not drink during levels. I guess it just requires so much concentration, Gauntlet. Really tough for me. He's not gonna say anything about that. Yay, potions do this. Alright. Take it. Oh, it says at the top my directory. My GameCube directory. Level 4. Yeah, we best do that. I was thinking about the dragon, but if we're doing the dragon, we should do it last. Okay, the armor. Here's where we see the next enemy type. And you know when there's a new enemy type, what we get. An awesome cutscene. You know how long it took him to render those like shiny textures? A while is the answer. Now I have it on good authority also that there is a runestone on this level. So we definitely want to get that. Because this is a run of Gauntlet that will show the whole game. I was actually looking. I found. I should say I was looking. I had looked in the past for Gauntlet playthroughs because I was looking up like a specific level or something. And I found there really weren't many videos that played through the whole game. Like there were some that covered sections or Let's Plays that did pieces, but there really wasn't like one concise world by world overview of the whole thing. Which we know the world needed that for this game, so. Thanks, Dipstick. Really what I'm doing is some sort of public service, probably. And that's called delusion, so. I do swear there's a... Now these guys, they respawn as fast as I can kill them. The knights are actually kind of hard, is what I'm saying. There you go. Jeez. I swear there's a runestone down here. Not even down here, just like early on. So I want to be sure that we're not going to miss it. Because I don't want to redo this level, I guess, with all else. Tough guys only say things once. Tough guys only play Gauntlet levels once. Alright, I'm not seeing anything. That was my overly cautious check of the place. Forward and onward. Okay, that door is clearly openable. Openable. What does Saruman say? Some gates will waste keys. Oh yeah? You, hey, Gauntlet, we figured that out like 8 levels ago. Where the hell have you been? The Black Knights are almost... he's pissing in my cornflakes again because I keep taking lots of damage. They swear these knights, they're coming out. Their spawn rate is high. And as I was saying, the black ones have more health, but their spawn rate is lower as well. And not to an exact calculation by which... You know what I'm saying? The white ones are harder because despite the faster regeneration is not compensated by the amount of health. It's really not that important. I just think that's not what they intended. Is the majority of my point. It's like these guys. I think if I just hold in A, I don't know if I'll ever destroy that statue. Right? There we go. Okay, so I can. My DPS, I suppose, is super close to their regeneration and health versus. I don't know. I think I'm explaining that more complicated than I probably need to be. I had trouble in this room. Alrighty. That was a heroic effort. I'll just do it for him. That's fine. I know when I've done heroism. Heroism. Those little trapdoors on the floor are kind of bugging with me. I keep seeing them and thinking, ooh, shinies, and then there's no. There's not. Oh, there's a statue hidden behind that pillar. That's stupid. That's the word I was looking for. That's stupid. These bomb throwing scumbags. There you go. I'm from the 50s. I could really use some health, and not in the form of cherries, Gauntlet Legacy. I was thinking actual health drops. Frankly, Gauntlet is super freaking conservative with health, like, for the most part, I'd say. Like, they'll really hold out on you until you're, like, you know. I guess it's not even, because it's not in relation to your health. What I guess they're holding out in is how many enemies they put in and expect you to just not get hit on. Which I think their estimates are frankly off, but what are you gonna do? This is definitely impossible with the white guys involved as well. I don't see how you can knock this down. Okay, I guess like that. Maybe I'm just not patient enough for this. It feels like I have to hold it in for 10 minutes to get through these stupid sections. Right, like this isn't. Right, is this? I just speak too soon. It's a great way to grind experience, I guess. Alright, double bow. Let's get through this stuff. Kick some rats. It'd be kind of fun to twist kick a rat. Not that I support animal abuse, which I don't. But like if the rat was dangerous, you know, like if he was a rat that mugged people and was a fascist dictator, then I think it would be fun to kick the rat. Good save. That's a bomb. As the famous last words go, that's a bomb. I'm not sure what the button puzzle is here. Those buttons look pressed, despite me having not pressed most of them. Oh, and now that that one's unpressed, I don't really know what's going on, but I'm sure it's engaging to someone who does. That texture right there, that 2D texture of swords, isn't quite selling me on it. I guess those are swords. See, they're just not dying here. I don't know. And it's raining outside. It's hailing. It must be hailing because I can hear it. This isn't related to Gauntlet, but you know. Oh, shut up, you moron. There's another black gem. Ow. Hi, welcome back to Rex Life. This will be right where you left off. This is good. Another little heart-pouring session as we're getting through this slog of enemies. As much as I love the art in this level, there's no argument that these guys are a huge pain in the butt to fight. I like to. I mean, everyone likes to take pictures. You know, that's like a thing that people do. And I actually really don't like to take pictures like that. You know, like on your phone. There's taking pictures and there's taking photographs. You know, that's my personal elitism, really. Anyways, I like to take photographs. So I was sitting here recording thinking, it's hailing outside. I'd be a fool not to sprint outside with my freaking DSLR and take pictures. So I did exactly that. It was good, it was wet. That was my little break from sitting anyways. It's good to stand up sometimes. Look carefully behind these walls. Okay, this could be a runestone over here. I was totally wrong about being early on the levels, so I admit to not remembering that at all. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's the runes. What is it? That's not behind these walls. What is this black magic? Alright. We do have to backtrack, which is fine. I'm not sure how far we have to backtrack. Oh, that far. Cool. And there's runestone number 4. Freaking 9 more to go. Are you excited? I'm excited. It's interesting, right? Because like this world, Castle Realm, you know, Castle World. I really like the art and the music. I think just artistically, it's better than the games that are new and colorful. It's comparable to a modern equivalent, right? And that's just the Castle World, but the World 8 in particular. I don't remember that well. I just remember it being really awesome. Which sucks in part because it means we could totally get to World 8 and I'll just be heartbroken that it's like boring or something and I just remembered it wrong. I don't think that'll be the case. Hopefully it will be as interesting as I remember. And if there's any episode you watch, I will make it clear that that's the one that is absolutely worth studying. If you don't find to learn something first easier than walking back. Huh. Oh, shut up, Marvin. That was a heroic effort. My commentary digresses. Yeah, we got a lot of freaking kills because there were so many of those bastards. We also leveled up 3-4 times. So that's good, I suppose. We only need 14 blue gems. We do have to get those next level though, so hopefully we can do that. Yeah, it would be not so good if we didn't get them. I guess the shortest castle level is the dungeon. I think that sounds right, but I still wouldn't really want to do it again. What do we get? Oh, runestone. Here comes the line. Beautiful. I love that jingle. That's very nice. Yeah. That's the runestone theme. Alright, here we go. Last level of the castle world. The treasury, and that is super fitting. Obviously, what's the best level for the last one? The freaking treasury. Super fitting. And I think the patterns, the colors that go with here, purple is the traditionalist royal color. I think that's a fantastic choice. Is treasure head worth fighting for? Oh wait, was it just a little inspiration like in my lunchbox? Alright, thanks. I'm not sure which way to go, up or down here, so we'll go down, I guess. I was saying something. Oh, great depiction of a treasure room. Oh, okay, yeah, this was the side area. And they got the treasure room theme going, which is nice. Few items just lying around here, it seems like. I'm gonna fire this off through here, which might seem like a weird choice, but I actually don't really have a reason. I don't think it's gonna be a general soon, so if I shoot it off now, it will save me this trouble. Using teleports first will lead to greater wealth. Let's remember that, because really we want to maximize wealth, right? This is America. We speak American, we maximize wealth. That's what we do. That is the basis of our system. Okay, there's some wealth. I'm seeing. I've spotted wealth. Potion. Can I snipe that guy from here? No. That lock-on's not working. Yeah. Does the throne do anything funny? I didn't even think about that. No, I guess not. Move behind it. Nope. Alright. That's just the throne of staring. Oh good, here's the much needed gargoyle fight. Louis potion. Well, yeah, you already said about the secret walls, and we've already established why that is just absolutely useless. I mean, when you're gonna run around the whole level spamming magic, you know, I mean, it's just stupid. That no level doesn't make any sense. It's just not a good idea. Either it wasn't thought out well, or they were just like pissing around, like, hey, you know, it'd be funny, like this idea, and someone else was like, that idea is bad, and he's like, I know, isn't it funny? And he was like, yeah. Right. I've got generals on one side, I got dragon on the other. I'm gonna run out of health here. Firewall shield. Okay. Wasn't sure if maybe torn wallpaper meant secrets. I guess it doesn't. Because I tried it didn't work. Oh dear. Ah, we're getting mazy again. I hate mazes. I hate mazes, Jock. Oh, where the hell is that? Also, something about doing the teleporters first, which I haven't done. Is that over here by the throne? No. It looked like an area had cleared. I thought I saw some indication that it was a clear place. Yeah, they really tricked me good with that one. I honestly don't know where I was just shown. I guess I'll just assume it's not somewhere I've been. I'm just an idiot. Which is always an option. Always an option, hands down. But that doesn't make it any less confusing for me. I guess that's the age-old problem, you know? When you're told you're an idiot, it actually doesn't help. Even though it's true. So, it's always a kicker. Or, you know, you tell someone else they're an idiot, and they don't get any better, and you just, you know, it's just disappointing. Because you know it won't help, but how can you not call them out on it? I mean, after all, they are an idiot. and they should feel bad. What are you gonna do? Lowering some treasure into the vault over there. Oh, hello, big guy. That was intended like a taunt. Hey, big guy, but like, hello, larger enemy unit. Okay, I think we failed the teleporter's first deal that we talked about. Oh, hey, look, the teleporters. I'm not sure we did them first, is the thing. That's the kicker, I guess. Oh, alright. Let's see. Let's. There's some treasure. Looked like there was even a black crystal flickering behind that pole. If I'm to just guess. They seem to be giving us 1 every level now, so maybe next world they'll give us 2 every level. And then if there's 26 worlds, we should have enough. That was bad exponential math. I think it'd have to be a lot less than that, because that's how exponentials work. Who really gives it? Oh, this ham chicken leg. I don't really know what that is. A leg of some kind. Yeah, that is a little confusing because if it's a chicken leg, like it's like a modern chicken leg. Like it's not like the medieval chicken legs are like nicely breaded. Like, not to my knowledge. Maybe I shouldn't make history assumptions. I'm not sure about. I'm decently certain medieval chicken legs were not breaded. Period. But who knows? I could be just totally wrong. I just feel like you need to be able to do that. You have to like fry it, don't you? I don't have stoves or anything. Let's look into the Gauntlet lore here. Something doesn't add up. Let me pull up my BFG and think about that some more. Okay, we're definitely somewhere. Oh, bugger. What have we done? I feel like this is a bad thing. We've ended up at the end of the level, but we actually didn't hit the treasure room. Fighting 3 enemies. Oh my goodness, we have a butterfly. Level 30, yes, we get pets. That's adorable. Look at him, he's a little blue butterfly. That's fantastic. And you get an additional shot, so even if you just loathe small forest critters because you are a bastard, it's a nice shooting upgrade. Okay, I feel somewhat betrayed at the moment because I am so incredibly lost. I was told to do the teleporters first, and I did, and then I ended up at the end, and now I have to backtrack because I'm not going to pass all that treasure. That would be stupid, but god dang it. I know it does. I didn't pick it up on purpose. You cretin. Ow. Ah, it's traps everywhere. The backtracking is going to just slaughter me. Oh dear. At least we got our butterfly now. One of the things I think is kind of cool is that each character has their own pet, you know? It's like, almost got to a sentence. When I first played, I played the warrior, and the warrior had a dragonfly. And I believe the only other one I know of is the knight has like a sparrow or something. I don't really know what a sparrow is, but I think it's one of those. I just picked up something. So that's cool. I think it adds a not replay value. I suppose in some measure of replay value we could, right? Because I mean, it makes you think, well, I could, you know, do it again. It helps to diversify the characters too. If you were to play this with 4 people, like an adult, you would, you know, you'd all have different, exciting and fun pets. So I think that's It's good design in that it's fundamentally fun more than anything else. Ooh, there's that feather. That means there's only one room we haven't gotten into somehow. I'm not sure that I really want to get into that room, but maybe this lever will do that. Bastard. Black gem, hooray, 4 out of 250. Alright, so we didn't really rack up a ton of treasure here. We got some treasure. We were at 440, and now we're at 580, so it's about 1,400. It's not terrible. Might make up the health we lost getting through all the traps to get here. But that's the cynic in me talking. It was the real treasure we earned was the adventure that we had. Just like good old Jack would say. Jack Handy. You know, the most relatable reference. Alright, so I think this episode we will also fight the dragon, and then that'll be our new thing. This series has gone through a lot of changes. Each episode will do a world and then fight a boss, just not necessarily or by no means it will be the boss of the world that we did. That'll be our new game plan, you bastard. That'll be our new game plan. So let's go whoop some dragon. But I mean, it makes sense to have a boss at the end of the episode, or else would you have it? It's just reasonable. 246. You're goddamn right I have. My speed is at a whopping 745. Okay, but for the boss we're gonna want to buy food. And hammers. Oh, you know we're buying hammers. Oh yeah, alrighty. Old people. Okay. I'm also gonna save in case this goes really bad. I'm not sure if I'm gonna cut it or what I'm gonna do, but this is a chance we could go into this boss fight and just get destroyed by a dragon. Because I don't know if I specified, he's the boss of the Mountain Fire Realm. Congratulations. Yes, thank you. And tell you something. Green Archer is now a level 30 veteran. Right, veteran. Fine. And that just adds the butterfly. Oh, and boots. The boots are different now. Oh, and the bow is different as well. It's got lots of arrows on it and a gear. How strange. Before I was interrupted, the next episode will be in the Sky Realm. So, you know, typical Mario style. Poison, lava, castle sky. Okay, here goes nothing. I guess. Oh good, the Dragon Slayer. This feels very Dungeons and Dragons to me. I believe you get a minute before you fight him to get ready, I hope. Oh no, you're just fighting. Okay, so I have the ice axe. I want to throw this right away. It sounds like an elephant. Okay, and that helped apparently. I've been told that actually does help in some way. No, don't mind me as I look for my hammer. There it is. Okay, now let's start shooting the bugger. Now we're not going to use the hammer until I get below, I don't know, we'll say 3,000 health, then I'll grab it. I'd love to get this chicken leg right here, if that's okay with him. I realize being in his okay, I think I lost more health than I got from that, yeah, by a lot. Alright, staying back, new strategy, cool. I like strategies, that's fine. God, he does damage. He broke one of my covers. I swear that his voice line is like, his sound is like an elephant. Okay, that one range attack doesn't seem too powerful. Oh, I can't jump or anything. How am I supposed to deal with that? Alright, BFG. I guess that helped. Would a boss health bar make sense? Yep. That makes sense. Is there one? No. No, it's not. Okay, we're shooting him with arrows. He's not quite dying though. Come on, I'm getting it. I turned on weapon now, so we're starting to crunch through our powers here. Okay, I can't help but notice I'm actually below 2,000 health. Super shot. Activate. Alright, that was super shot. Phoenix, what you got? Giant fireballs? Cool, I'll take it. Holy crap. That was kind of close, actually. Alright, and there's, we got some gold, maybe. And we got a window piece. A piece of glass. Yeah, we did. Alright, he's giving me a grade analysis here. Alright. Wow. What an intense battle. Give me 5k though for that, which isn't bad. Not bad at all. Alright, but you're gonna blow that 5k on health, right? Because we just lost so much. And there's back where we were. So really we made 1k profit, but that's okay because we got the shard there on our painting, which I like that system. I think that looks nice. So that's one down. Got all the rest of those to go. It's been a Rock's Life. I'll see you next time for Skyworld. No, wait, I'm sorry, we're not done yet. He's gonna show us putting the thing in. I just thought about that. as I closed OBS. He's totally gonna show. Yeah.
You have recovered the shard for the Mountain Kingdom.
Okay, I felt like this should be in this video. Beauty is defined.
Continue now on your quest to recover all 8 shards that restore the entrance to the desecrated temple.
Very nice. Alright, I've been Francis. See you next time.